What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Trucker 219. Today we are getting into some more crashes. Let's go. Uh-oh, brake check. Slow down. Slow down. Find an out. Do something. Goodness gracious. Holy crap. Hopefully nobody was in that back seat because it looked like that car got trashed. Yeah, signal ahead. You got signs here. You're going way too fast for conditions, not paying a lick of attention. Oh my gosh. This kind of behavior is what makes people believe that truck drivers are just the worst drivers ever, because we take that license and it says professional driver or CDL holder or whatever it says, and we don't take it seriously. Now imagine if a doctor, somebody who is licensed to perform medicine, makes a mistake and cuts off your wrong arm when you need an amputation. That doctor's done for. It's it. That's over. His career's done. There's no way that you can come back from that. And we're professional drivers just like they're professional physicians. So we got to take that license very seriously and treat it like it's to be protected, and pay attention when we're driving. Now, I can't tell whether or not this almost looks like it's a pickup truck. It says semi-truck drivers, but this almost looks like a pickup truck just because there's the sprayers on the hood. I don't know of any trucks personally that have the sprayers on the hood. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. Okay, so we're on a 2-lane road. Whoa. Wow, yeah, that truck definitely stopped at the last second. It's going. They're keeping about the same pace. And boom, now he stops. Wow. That really came out of nowhere. The only thing you can do to prevent that is to create a little bit more following distance, but sometimes things happen. Okay, we got an exit coming up ahead. People over here on the shoulder. Brake lights. Brake lights, brake lights. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we see brake lights, brake lights. It does stop extraordinarily quick. Like I said in the last clip, the best thing you could do is create a little bit more following distance or find an out. Speed limit is 60 miles an hour here, and that came out of nowhere, so it didn't look like he was speeding or anything. Okay, we got a green light here. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I wish I had a little bit more at the beginning to find out which lane was doing which. Let's see if we can take a look here. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Oh, yeah, here we go. Ding, 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 ding. Found our answer. So both of these are turning lanes, and the one that's supposed to go straight is the one that this truck driver is in. So this car was in the wrong. They were in the wrong lane and tried to rush it and go straight and beat the truck there. Wow. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Oh, my goodness. Wide open lane here too, folks. Wide open. Both sides, actually. Let's take that one back just to make sure I'm not going crazy here. Yeah, we got wide open lane, even if you have to cross this white line just to get to some safety. This one's an issue of just not paying attention. I mean, because there's definitely room on both sides. I'm looking in these mirrors here. I don't see anything on either side. He easily could have found it out. Okay, we're in a turning lane. We are in the correct lane. Good job on this truck driver. This is a roundabout, and in a roundabout, you want to be in the widest lane. I don't care what the rules of the roundabout are for cars. It's completely different for trucks because we need both lanes in order to make it around that thing. Otherwise, our tires are going to be all the way in here, especially on the trailer. As a matter of fact, I probably would have swung wide to the left just to make that first turn because you got these signs that are right here. So if he's cutting this sharp right away, he's probably going to end up getting over here. I'm wondering if he has a trailer or not. I can't really tell, or if this is even a semi-truck. But if I were in this guy's shoes, I would have definitely swung wide here. And then you point your nose of your truck to this sign over here. And then you find another spot and stay as wide as you possibly can going around these roundabouts. Yep, point your nose there. Oh, the car just stopped out of nowhere. Why? Yeah, it's pretty. I don't know why people have such an issue with roundabouts. They seem pretty self-explanatory to me. And worst case scenario, you get stuck, you don't figure it out. Just keep on going right around. You'll figure it out eventually. Just keep going round and round and round until you figure out what you need to do. Okay, riders jumping over here because of some emergency stuff going on over here on the shoulder. Whoa. Yeah, we got traffic back up all the way back too. Yeah, it looks like rainy, wet conditions to top it off. Man, this is just a recipe for disaster. Anytime there's a lane closure like this, it creates extra hazards. But you got people waiting to the last minute to jump in. This truck driver right here doesn't seem to be slowing down a whole lot at all until right about now. Yeah, it's still tough to see whether it was slowing down or not. Okay, we got some flashing lights. You got some amber lights up here. This is letting you know, hey, there's construction or something going on to be wary of. Flashing lights, yep. Brake check, slow it down, finding out. Come on, man. Yeah, and as truck drivers, we're taught this stuff, so I don't know why I'm seeing all these truck drivers rear end people that are stopped like that when there's plenty of space for outs. Okay, we're out west here in the desert somewhere. Okay, we got a situation where these trucks are kind of hogging the lane here. I can't tell what companies they are, but it's frustrating, especially out west when the speed limits are like 80 miles an hour out there. If your truck can get up and do that, it can. But a lot of trucks are still governed at that 65, and it creates a lot of dangers. Yeah, but that's not the issue here. You got Mr. Suburban over here thinking that he owns the road, and, well, play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Yeah, to be fair, this truck likely should have been over here till he was a little bit closer to this truck to pass, but realistically, he was in the process of passing. He was keeping the same pace as these cars trying to get around this blue truck here. So he wasn't in the wrong for being where he was at. This Suburban was just in a hurry. Definitely got to have your dash cams for that too. If you don't know what you're looking for, I got two links down below. One for a Garmin that's a little bit more expensive, but it's got more features, and then one for a 70 MAI, and that one's a little bit cheaper, about $40, and it'll still cover you. Go grab you a dash cam. Whoa, slow it down. Brake check, brake check, brake check. Oh, we got to pay your penalty for not paying attention. They're trying to come over here to this exit. Not only are they doing that, they're stopping in the middle of the freaking interstate. Come on, get your brains on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, all right. So I normally go hard on the truck drivers just because I'm a truck driver myself, and I feel like we should be held to a bit of a higher standard because we are truck drivers. But this car 100% deserved that 80,000 pound suppository, and they got it. Why are you stopping in the middle of the interstate? That is so mind-boggling to me. All right, we got some rainy conditions. It's wet. Coming downhill on this overpass. Brake check, brake check. There is nothing that you could do about that. I mean, slow it down a little bit. But look, dude, I mean, he's got a bunch of following space, too. So he's doing what he's supposed to, creating enough following distance. Traffic kind of comes to a stop. I'm surprised this semi-truck didn't get into the car in front of him. Wow. And this truck right here, this tanker that's right here, it was in front of this truck too. So he found an out and got over here. Let's take that one back. Yeah, that tanker was right in front of this truck. There was a gap here in front of this Pam. He decided to take it. And this truck was trying to. So it all came to a head, but you also got to deal with some gravity here because this is coming down a slope on top of rainy, wet conditions, on top of all that. So this is just a bad situation. Everybody tried to do what they could to avoid it. Sometimes it's just unavoidable. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. How did I know? Yeah, it seems like every time there's an exit coming up, it's always going to be a payer penalty for not paying attention. We got this van over here. Wait until the last second to try to take his exit. Oh, man, there's a pilot. There's Loves. I need to take a piss. And then ends up jumping off, getting into the front of this truck. You've got to pay your penalty for not paying attention. Go up to the next exit, turn around, come back. Okay, we are driving in a city element. We are going way too fast to be going in a city element. Slow it down. Yellow to red. Boom, that's the second one. Okay, so that would have, this one that he ran was the third one that he ended up blowing on a yellow light. Now, I get it. Like we've talked about before, you got to make a reasonable judgment whether or not you can make it. But this is crazy. We're green here. Boom, it's yellow. Now, this one's fair enough. It turned yellow after he was already past it. But you're still going fast in a city element. Boom, we're already yellow. He's making the choice to go past it. That one didn't quite turn red. This one's yellow, and this car decided to stop on that one. The truck didn't. Yeah, 100%, definitely way too fast. Slow it down in a city element, especially when you got red lights. People are turning all over the place. Slow down and pay attention. Okay, looks like we're coming to a stop. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, there's no way. I know from the image of the dash cam, it's hard to see the lights, but I can guarantee just from having dash cams for pretty much my whole driving career, it looks a lot closer in person than what it does on the dash cams. So there's no way with all these people stopped here, this guy putting on his brakes, that he shouldn't be able to see that that's red light. People crossing, I mean, yeah, this one's bad. Real bad for the truck driver. And now this is a situation where it might not be the best idea to have a dash cam, because if you're screwing around like this and being dumb on the road and not watching for red lights when you're going through a city and you end up doing something like this is going to be bad. I mean, there's no excuse for that. All right, so oh man, if traffic is backed up on this side and there's a wide open lane here, you got to be paying attention and expecting that people are going to jump out. Slowing down, moving over. Like everybody's doing it. Okay, we got some rainy, wet conditions. Uh-oh, pay your penalty for not paying attention. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, this stuff happens almost every video I do. People are trying to rush to their exit, not paying attention. And I know it sounds easy, and if it's 2 o'clock in the morning and there's nobody out there and you're not going to be cutting off anybody, yeah, sure, jump over 2-3 lanes to get to your exit. But you're endangering people, so it's better to form the habit of, oh crap, I missed my exit. Go up to the next one, turn around, come back. You have to pay your penalty for not paying attention. Okay, we got rainy, wet conditions. We're taking an exit here, it looks like. Slow it down, slow it down. These exit ramp signs for the speed limit, those need to be honored, because if you're going way too fast, I have a feeling I know what's about to happen. You got to slow down for these exits. Rainy, wet conditions on top of it. Oh, it's a wonder. You spun out. Or worse, your trailer tips because you're going too fast around the corner. This one, I know we talked about it in a previous video. I think this truck was a bobtail, because you're getting on your brakes and it's wet. That back end lifts up and you're loose. The bobtails are designed to have a trailer on the back of it. Rainy, wet conditions. Trying to slow down here. We got lights. Man, it is a monsoon in this video. Slow it down, slow it down. Oh my gosh, people already wrecked. Yeah, realistically, the only solution for this is to go a bit slower in rainy, wet conditions. Try to find it out. It looked like he tried right here in this little gap, but obviously a semi-truck's not going to fit in that. All right, everybody, that's it for this one. If you like this crash reaction, don't forget to check out my other crash reactions right here in this playlist. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right, bye.